G'day everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play series of Timberborn. When we left off we had just started District 4 over here. You can see it's come along a little bit now. I'm starting to get wood supply going. We just started getting planks going. I built these here because originally this canal had good flow. Not anymore, which I suspect has something to do with some of the blasting I've been doing down here just to keep water around. Had my crack at an infinite stair here, which worked out really well. And I'll eventually start building up houses over there. We're building more power wheels down into here. We've got power wheels all along here. I started building irrigation canals in various spots to make it easier to supply wood and stuff. So this is an irrigation canal here. We're starting work on one over here. What'll eventually happen is the river will actually feed this whole setup, and these pumps won't engage at all. It'll be a pump to get it out. I might even blow that wall, get rid of it. Maybe set all the pumps to pump back in because I'll need to control for the flow. It won't be flowing all the time because I'm only going to blow out one level. We've got a mechanical pump set up here, which once we're running will flood this canal, which will green up that area. We have right over here, we have blown out this canal to green up and irrigate this area. I'm going to blow one block out so that there's flow and just see how good the flow is. If it's any good, I'll use the canal as a power wheel setup. We're a bit low on water over here because I've flooded this settlement 3 times. Just not paying attention. My bad. These guys are going to run out of water bullocks here. I'll have to crank these puppies up. Yeah, so that's what we have been up to. I can't remember, I think we might have expanded power. Anyway, we expanded power supply and battery storage. What I did do, I redesigned, you may recall this industrial area here, I redesigned it a bit just to make it more efficient. It was very ad hoc and all over the shop. Now it's much more concentrated, so things are next to adjacent useful industries. I have since discovered, if any of you guys have been having dramas with getting goods to where you want the goods to go, so this is my storage area right next to my fuel producer. So these guys drop their fuel into here. Cool. But you want the fuel over here and over here. Well, what you do is you set that one as a supply. So it gets the goods from the manufacturer and it supplies them to the other storage areas. Run out of water down there. Time to open the gates. Okay, we'll get the water flowing again. Yeah, so you set your first warehouse that receives the goods to be the to supply all the others. That's how you spider your goods out, and they'll start picking up the goods and spidering them out. The way I discovered this was, this is a paper, that's a paper warehouse. These guys were cranking out paper. This warehouse was full, and I had my explosives manufacturers over here, and they wouldn't do anything. You know, this paper warehouse as well, but they just wouldn't do anything because there was no paper here. Like, okay, well, how do I get paper there? Why isn't the paper going across? And I set this one to the supply, and now pretty much as soon as the paper gets dropped into there, it gets taken over to here, gets made into explosives, and boom, we have 700 explosives. So you really only need to do that when you want one warehouse to supply to another warehouse. Because of all my assemblers and robotic factories here, you know, all their storage areas are right next to each other. So, you know, it's not required. It is not necessary to do that. But you know, if you got logs and planks, stuff that you need to get around, that's how you do it, guys. That is how you do it. So this being a newly irrigated area is they're just smashing out the logs, and they're going to supply logs to every other yard, and hopefully keep us in the log supply. We've been having dramas with keeping the supply chains rolling when we do massive builds, like we run out of gears, or we run out of planks, or we run out of both. So I'm working on ways that I can just keep supply chains relatively rolling, so that I'm not constantly running out of material. Plenty of planks. I don't know why that's saying it's waiting on planks. Yep. Yeah, I got 4 builders. That must be tied up elsewhere. Maybe. I don't know. I'll put a priority on that. Stranded. Who's stranded and why? How in the heck? Dude! Don't know how the hell he ended up there, but okay. Drop the gates again, drop that to 0, keep the flow going. Yeah, so I blew out deeper along here, deeper along there, deeper along there. I would love to blow out here, but it's just going to be a... I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. Like, I would have to get rid of all the buildings, which don't get me wrong, I've done. You know, I did that with the industrial area. Get rid of all the buildings, blow the crap out of that floor. But these guys can only reach 2 deep anyway, so yeah, there's no real point making it deeper because I can't do anything about it, whereas that is nice and deep there. So yeah, just things I've got to think about. I'll likely be building another district over that far side where the canal's being built out, so that we can... that would explain why they're not coming to help him. So we'll have another district over there. That will be a major metal producer, and whatever else, you know, farming trees and anything. From that one, I might as well get rid of these because I'm not going to do them, so they can stop spamming me about stuff not being built. Okay. Okay. Build a fountain of joy here, which has made these guys just super happy. They're all up at 34 now. And they've got flow again. We're going to start flooding soon, so we will get stuff up. Get all that back up to where it was. Keep that going for now. What else? Yeah, so the reason we're building all these power wheels is this industrial area was drawing so much power. And yeah, so you can see the batteries aren't necessarily getting charged. I think I ran out of power to that industrial area once so far, and I just want to do what I can to avoid that wherever possible. How this thing... it's gears. Gears that's missing, right? I thought it was... That was a brain fart on my part. I thought he couldn't get planks, but it's gears. So, build a couple of gear joints there. And build, they can crank out their own gears and cause less of an issue. We should be getting flow through the various areas now. There we go. Might as well blow them so they're not in the way. Totally forgot that I've continued to churn out signs, but One thing I did discover, in case people are unaware, you can use the mine to produce scrap metal, or you can use it to produce science, which I did not know. So if you're in a game where you are thirsty to crank out some science really, really quickly, well, that's how you do it. I will need to... Managing the floodgates is very careful. I can't have too much flow through here, even though it cranks so much power out, because it'll flood. And that'll wipe out a few things. I shall crank this one up, and he can start filling this canal up here. And if I've done my maths right... Oh, crap. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, they're still doing it. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. We're starting to build a canal system. Hey, they finally got rid of the trees. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to build a canal system. That's going to pump water up to there maybe, and then run down and out. That's the plan. We shall carry on with that. May have to start cranking out some dynamite to do some of this. It's because there's a big difference between those two. We should be able to do. Build that. Yes, yes, yes. So eventually we'll have to past that one. And then develop it to last site to get stuff where we want it to go. Build another one there eventually. And sort of keep soldering on. So we'll get there. We will get that project there in the end. Powering it's going to be the fun part because it will run fairly constantly. Whoop, see the flooding? Where are we? Why aren't things moving? It's because of you. So yeah, it's a balance of flows. See, we flooded the bloody mine. So we'll get the... I've been reading, various people's opinions on the changes to the district system. I did think that things had changed, and they have. It used to be you had to build districts. There was a distance limit. It was a hard distance limit. Distance limit. You had to build districts, and there was no getting around it. Now you do not have to build districts, so some people don't bother. They find the district distribution system a bit buggy. I'm not entirely sure how they're going about trying to distribute. I haven't found it to be too bad, as long as you've got various storage areas to assist. Why aren't you pumping out? Oh, there we go. Okay, he's starting to pump that out. This canal's refilling. Yes. So I could run a little bit of power off this canal, but yeah, like most things in the drought, it will not keep running. This one can go. So this canal should always be running, as far as I'm aware, with a little bit of pace too. So, however, we may need to, because I've only got single blocks blasted out here, we may just need to pop them a bit more. Just make sure the inflow is a bit better than the outflow. That's all coming up. I'm just waiting for that to get up to max height. And yeah, that's sort of caught you all up on where it's all at. Overall happiness is pretty good. I've got lots of spare beavers cruising around. Lots of bots, I should say, but still plenty of spare beavers hopping about. 9 spare bots. Since I put bots in the water supply system, this place has not had an issue with water ever since. So this place, yeah, it's also been keeping up on us you know, it's water efforts. Still pumping out. It's taking it longer to fill that system than I thought it would, and that would be what? I'm a moron. I'm like, why the hell is it taking so long to... Actually, this is one thing we can do. I haven't used this yet. I was wondering why I wouldn't fill the damn thing up. Well, it's flowing straight back out and into the river. Fortunately, this power wheel's going off its chops. It's having a great old time. Okay. So that's built, that's built. I haven't connected them yet, and I still need to connect that one. So what we're going to have to do to connect these... Build that one there. This is just temporary stuff. So I need to get that connector built, and then I can slowly pull it all back, build the power lines. They're in a different district, which is why they can't. No, I can use a large warehouse, assuming I can fit a large warehouse. Oh no, I can't. So we'll use a medium warehouse. Forget the large warehouse. We'll use a medium warehouse. Put it on top. Another one there down the track for just sort of general use. And we will that one will house bombs. And we can start blowing stuff up around this side. Which would be good. Batteries still charge really slowly. That said, it is just the gravity batteries only charge based on excess power generated over the usage requirements. Just make sure we're on the same network. Yes, yes, yes. They're on a different one, so they don't matter. Yeah, so it only, at the current wind anyway, it only generates like 1,000-ish more horsepower. And that's with the wheels going as well, which is not something that's going to be a constant. How are we doing over here? We flooded the place yet? Not yet. But we can engage our pump. Okay, they've gotten rid of all of that, so we can continue constructing a levee to there. So I'm only going to have the levee one deep. I'm going to blow out the trench. Down here. There. And I think I'll probably get rid of that wall altogether. Yeah. And it'll just be a straight flow in. With possibly three pumps out, because it'll be a 2-input lane, so 3 pumps should be able to control it in the event of heavy flow, which is what we want. And that canal's just full, so the idea that, well, the dealio I have been told with these is they'll keep running, but they won't overfill their own level, so they won't flood their own level. So once it gets right up, it still runs, but there's no water there. And those 2 TerraBlocks worked awesome. Unconnected buildings. Yes, we're working on that. Here we go. Is there anything we can store over here that we need that we don't have? We don't. Yeah, none of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Oh, gears. We've got a gear store down the other side. Well, bread. I suppose we can store grilled potatoes. Anyway. It'll annoy me. Store your damn grilled potatoes. That's bread, that's pastries, grilled potatoes, we've got heaps of carrots. More carrots than we can chew through. Log storage is pretty chockers. Which these guys will hopefully mount on through that. Let's go for that. We'll build another large warehouse and that will store gears when the time comes. And we've got to finish building that when they get to it. Yes, so for those who caught me saying it but didn't quite catch what it is, concept in the game, endless spiral stair. So you got to build it in a specific kind of way, but then once you get it sorted, you get this 6-block rectangle and just up and up and up and up and up. And you can keep going up, and you can, at each level, you can spider off pathways as you need to. So I'm going to incorporate that into the living area there if it gets that big, and we'll see how we go. Probably build a channel through there as well if I really wanted to. Could. Just build a platform out there to pump out of there, to pump into there. That could be done. Starting to do that. I need to blow that out. Because I was going to connect it to the main power section, which I think I'm doing down the other side, so I probably don't even need to do that, but I'll blow it out anyway, so I've got more room to pass through there, because there's a mine down here which we'll want to develop. When I build this canal, I will likely power wheel it all the way down, which should give us some decent power inputs. That's done. Blow those. Okay, so in order to that might need to be a dam. I don't really want it to be a dam because I want to keep sort of rapid flow going on. But it may just have to be a dam. can. Okay. Starting to get explosives through there, which is good. Well, that would explain why they planted them. Everything seems to be running well. Because you see how this has outflow, but it's got current, but it's not fast. I kind of want the current to be fast. So that I can run power off it, but it may just be that I can't. Because it's not coming down from the top, it's being pumped up from the bottom, so yeah. Fast current just may not be achievable there. Alrighty folks, we might call it there for that one, and I'll bring you guys back for the next episode when we have progressed a little bit further. Bye!